It's no secret that the end of Infinity War left the Marvel fanbase in a pretty strange place, and it's definitely weird to think about who we lost and who is still gonna be around for Avengers 4 next year. But who exactly is still standing after Thanos' carnage? What's up, guys? Welcome to Multiverse. I'm your host, Wes, and today we're gonna be counting down 10 Avengers who survived the events of Infinity War. This list is gonna be comprised of heroes we know without a doubt are still alive at the end of the movie, but keep in mind there are a lot of characters we don't know the status of, so we'll have a section for those at the end of the video as well. Oh, and of course, this is obviously a major spoiler alert going forward, so if you have not yet seen the new Avengers Infinity War movie, please click off the video and, come back whenever you actually watch the movie. But before we get started, be sure to enter our monthly giveaway. For this month, we're going to be giving away 10 tickets to see the new Ant-Man movie. It's really easy to enter. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn your post notifications on for a chance to win. Leave a comment on why you want to win with your Twitter handle attached, and I will pick the winner at the end of the month. Good luck. Kicking off our list is none other than Tony Stark himself. Now, Tony has had a lot on his plate recently, both in his life as Stark and as Iron Man. He put up a hell of a fight in Infinity War, going toe-to-toe with both Thanos and his minions on multiple occasions. But after being bested by Thanos, Doctor Strange sacrificed the Time Stone in order to save his life, at which point Thanos' massacre began. Thankfully, Stark was able to survive the erasing of the population at the end of the movie, but seeing all of his friends fade away into dust surely didn't help his state of mind. Number 9, Black Widow. Black Widow has been around since Iron Man 2 and has become a fan favorite character thanks to her insane fighting skills, personality, and the ability to take out hordes of enemies, despite the fact that she has no superpowers or enhancements to speak of. Black Widow did a lot throughout Infinity War, including helping take down both Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight. After everyone started fading into dust after Thanos got all of the Infinity Stones, Black Widow was fortunate enough to find herself in one piece. Number 8, Captain America. Now, Captain America has had it really rough throughout his time in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He's been betrayed, he's had his morals tested and destroyed, and now at the end of Infinity War, he's finally lost Bucky, along with many other friends and allies. Despite putting up a respectable fight with Thanos and his minions on Wakanda, as well as defending Vision and Scarlet Witch earlier in the movie. Now, Cap did fail to stop Thanos' plan, but still ends up alive at the end of it all. Number 7 is Bruce Banner. Now, Bruce Banner almost found himself being added to this movie's body count at the beginning of the movie at the hands of Thanos himself, but after being rescued and shot down to Earth, the Hulk refused to come out again, forcing Banner to resort to using the Hulkbuster armor as a replacement for the time being. While he ended up getting beat up pretty bad throughout the movie, and especially in the Battle of Wakanda, Banner still managed to be spared by Thanos at the end of the movie. Number 6 is none other than Rhodey. Now, I feel like Rhodey's one of those characters that people expect to die, but he actually never does, and that's the case in this movie as well. Number 5 is Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon has had a lot going on for him in the last few Marvel movies. He had to go through Groot's death in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and then Yondu's death in the second, and now he has to deal with the death of just about everyone else he cares about. Following the events of Infinity War, Rocket was the only surviving members of the fight on Titan, and had to watch Star-Lord, Drax, Mantis, and Groot all vanish. Number 4, Nebula. Now, while calling Nebula a hero may be a little odd because of her complicated past with the MCU, she is definitely on the Avengers side now, so she is deserving of a spot on this list. Nebula is the daughter of Thanos, who had a burning hatred for him and wants nothing more than to see him die, leading her to team up with her sister and the Guardians of the Galaxy to take him down. Following the battle with Thanos on the planet Titan, Nebula is forced to sit with Tony and Rocket and watch their friends and allies fade away into nothingness. Number 3, the new and improved Thor is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He's powerful, he's got the Stormbreaker, and he has nothing else to lose at this point. In fact, throughout the entirety of Infinity War, he single-handedly did the most damage to Thanos with a single swipe of his axe, although he unfortunately was unable to kill him quick enough. Following the Avengers' failure on both Titan and Wakanda, Thor remains one of the only Avengers still alive. Number 2, M'Baku. While M'Baku and T'Challa have had their differences in the past, to say the least, they shared the battlefield during the final battle of Infinity War. However, after the Warriors and the Avengers failed to keep Thanos from the final Infinity Stone, M'Baku was forced to watch in horror as his fighters crumbled to dust on the ground. Thankfully though, M'Baku seems to have been alright following the deaths of his allies. It'll be interesting to see how he decides to go about taking his revenge in the new Avengers movie. Number 1, Captain Marvel. Now this one is a little odd because while we don't know where Captain Marvel is during the events of Infinity War, we know that she is definitely still reachable thanks to the end credit scene with Nick Fury contacting her with his little transmitter. What makes this a little complicated is the fact that this beacon was likely going to the past to get Captain Marvel's attention. Although that is only a theory and is not yet confirmed, so for all we know, that beacon could be going to wherever Captain Marvel was during the present time. But whatever the reason may be, we know that Captain Marvel is coming and that she survived the end of Infinity War. Captain Marvel is coming back in one way or another, be it from the past or the present, or perhaps even the future. So now that we have the definitive survivors out of the way, let's go ahead and briefly mention the heroes that may or may not have survived. Ant-Man and the Wasp. With the release of the new movie for these two heroes right around the corner, people have been speculating how it will tie into Infinity War. Right now, it's looking like the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp movie will take place during the events of Infinity War, and their endings will be intertwined, revealing who is still alive, but as of right now, we don't really know if they made it out after Thanos' finger snap. And then we have Shuri, one of the smartest people in the entire MCU. Shuri was introduced in Black Panther and helped with the plan to get the Mind Stone out of Vision without sacrificing. However, she stayed inside the base when the invasion of Wakanda began, and we never really saw what her ultimate fate was once the building was breached or after Thanos snapped his finger. Now we have Wong. Wong played a pretty big part in Infinity War, but after he left Doctor Strange to guard New York, we never saw him again for the rest of the movie. So it's unclear if he was killed by Thanos or perhaps killed by something else that was around at the time. Now the next one is Hawkeye. Hawkeye has been a central part of the Avengers since the beginning, but he didn't really have much involvement with Infinity War. In fact, after the events of Civil War, he kind of backed down from combat. Because of his lack of involvement, it's unclear if he faded away with the rest of the world at the end of Infinity War, or if he's still alive with his wife and kids. Or was he the sole survivor with his wife and kids dying, and get to see Hawkeye evolve into Ronin after tragedy struck his family? I really hope they explore that story arc because I think it could be really, really interesting. And last but not least is Ned. Now Ned is Peter Parker's guy in the chair, and he made a brief appearance in the beginning of Infinity War, but because he wasn't involved with the actual battle after the kickstart, we really don't know if he made it out or not, but I personally hope he did. But yeah guys, that's going to wrap it up with every single Avengers character that we know of that made it out alive after the events of Infinity War. If we missed any, be sure to let us know in the comment section. And which character do you think will survive that actually is already dead? Don't forget to sound off in the comments below. Guys, we have a brand new giveaway going on, so if you'd like more details about that, go to the start of the video. And also, do us a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have suggestions for future videos, be sure to sound off below as well. And also, if you guys want to join the Discord community, we have a link to our Discord and our Twitter. Go give those a follow and join it up. And until next time, guys, it's been Wes from Multiverse, and I will talk to you guys on the next one.